Happy New Year to everybody, and today I would like to talk about the ego. In terms of emotion and emotional response, emotional reaction, there is a big difference between true emotion and emotion derived from the ego, or an ego-based response or reaction that may look like true emotion. True emotion, whether it's anger, happiness, sadness, fear, it should arrive, it should be felt, processed, and it should disperse, and it should diminish. That is the essence of true emotion, that it does not stay, there isn't a hold, or for want of a better word, it's like if true emotion existed in a scenario, that it will be felt, it will be experienced, and it would just leave, and you will be left with a sense of clarity, a sense of acceptance, because the emotion just wants to be felt and then it moves on. Emotion is energy in motion, so I suppose its want is to move on, is to be processed, to move on. Once the ego gets involved, this can make things seem very cloudy, very confusing, whereas when ego is involved and then there's a feeling of sadness, it's like if the sadness comes from an ego-based response to a situation or a scenario, it will always be there. It will be underneath. There's a different type of current running underneath the scenario or the situation. So if you know of a situation, or you have a situation, or somebody you know has a situation where it seems like it's not resolving itself, then there is always the presence of an ego-based response or reaction to an event or a situation or a behavior, you know, or somebody else's behavior. So when the ego is involved, the joy around all this is that all it takes is an awareness and a consciousness around the involvement of the ego, so that the ego can be seen, so that the true intention, or the true I'm going to turn this off here. So the true intention, or the true, I suppose, nature of what you're going through, or a situation that somebody else is going through, or a story, if it is ego-based, it will take a long time to resolve itself. Reason being that it is not a true emotion. The body doesn't know how to process an ego-based response, because the ego, it's like the ego has latched onto it, the ego has hooked onto it, so that it's a loop, it's on a loop, so it's an everlasting story that's being perpetuated by the sadness that is activated every time something sad happens, if that makes sense. So to learn more, please visit my channel, YouTube channel, or indeed contact me. I have a contact number on my page, and also an email. I'm based in Limerick, and also online sessions. So please feel free to contact me. Also, if you've got any questions about what I've talked about today, very huge area, very interesting area, very intricate area. If you can imagine pulling it apart, there are many layers, which makes it so intriguing. Okay guys, Happy New Year to you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.